so very well. They got the Fairhaven Historic District. Oh, it's so historic! Bellingham is such a wonderful community. Oh yeah. Bellingham has got Western Washington University teaching people. Oh yeah. Bellingham is wonderful. Oh yeah. What a great city. They got a lot of cool stuff going on there. Oh yeah. Like the Bellingham Festival of Music in July. Listen, talk. Oh, let's have a grand old time.
He loves it.
Oh yeah, let me tell you about Yakima.
Maybe you should let your body go to shit.
Hello.
That's the only way you're gonna.
I'm glad the next song started playing. That's what we were hoping for. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. There it is. There it is. Let's start the show. Hello, everyone. How's it going? My name's Dan. This is Jeremy on the drums. Have you been to Bellingham before, Jeremy? This is both of our first times in the beautiful city of Bellingham, so thank you so much for coming. I was supposed to play a show here in 2007, in March of 2007, and for some reason, we couldn't do it. I can't remember why. This is like a show that we booked on MySpace. I'm gonna talk about MySpace. Booked a show on MySpace, and then we were like, we can't do it. And then I don't know, a couple of weeks later, we started getting messages from whoever booked it, but they had made flyers for the show that wasn't happening, just making fun of us. And I couldn't tell if it was meant to be cruel or funny haha or this person's psychotic. I couldn't, it ran the gamut, and I think about it all the time. And as you may or may not know, MySpace, when someone bought it, they were transferring the servers, and someone was like, oh shit, and it erased the entire thing, which is fucking awesome. I just wish that would happen to the entire internet, but I'm specifically really happy it happened to MySpace. But anyway, does anyone have any idea what I'm talking about with that show in 2007? There's one particular guy in the audience who was like, I don't know nothing about it. In the way that I was like, you know everything about this, don't you? You got the flyer in your back pocket, and you're like, oh shit. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that up. That's gonna happen a lot tonight. We're like, why the fuck is he talking about this? But anyway, let's the reverb always helps. Let's just get a concert going headspace here. Let's close our eyes. We'll close our eyes here. This will probably help as well. So let's just close our eyes and we'll turn these lights off. I think that'll help. And we can turn all the lights on the stage all the way off. Yeah, all perfect. That's great. And let's imagine that we're a tooth. We're in a really, really full mouth. That mouth is just chomping down on something. And you're a new tooth, you've never been a tooth before. It's pretty, it's a lot more aggressive than you anticipated when you were signing up to be a tooth. When you arrived at the cell station and they were like, do you want to be hair or do you want to be maybe some of the guts? And you were like, I don't know, a tooth would be cool. Smiling feels nice. I think maybe that sounds good. And they're like, okay, if you want me a tooth, here we go. And then, 45 minutes later, you're just getting fucking plunged into a burrito nonstop. It's got that it's delicious, don't get me wrong. You're like, oh, this is a perk I didn't even think about. As a tooth, I didn't think I'd get to experience taste, but this is pretty nice. But I'm really fucking had enough of just getting dunked down into this burrito again and again. And then you notice that there's just like a little shred of that beef stuck in between you and the tooth next to you. And this is when you realize it's completely impossible for you to move at all because you're a tooth. And you're like trying to nudge a little bit. The other tooth next to you can tell, and they're like, first day as a tooth, huh? And they're like, you're like, yeah, it's rough. I should have been like guts or something. And the other tooth's like, just shut up. Don't let the gums hear you. If the gums hear you, you're fucked. Just keep it fine. And then the gums like, what's that? Oh, who it is? Were you worried about like a little bit of beef in there or something? And then, all right, so let's start the show. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for indulging me. This song's called Become a Tooth. So let me know. I never realized. Abby, could you turn all the lights on in the room as bright as I could possibly get? Particularly in this area over here, if that's possible. Oh, in fact, if we could turn just those movers on, those movers that you have pointing straight down, and turn all the lights on the stage off, that would be, yes, even better. Perfect. So can we form a gigantic circle in this section of the room as large as we possibly can? Can we get the person who has you've got like a checkered pattern shirt kind of, and a cap? You have a hand in a pocket and you're wearing shorts. Everybody, this person!
Yeah!
And can we get you out there as well? I just pointed directly at you and you look this way and then you look back out there, you're right in the front, you're holding a cup, someone's touching your shoulder, someone's not touching your head. This other person! Okay, great. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a dance contest. So if you're in the circumference of the circle, if you'd be so kind as to take one knee down to the ground, one knee down to the ground. The ground is super clean. That's why they call it the Wild Buffalo House of Music.
Jesus.
If you don't want to do it, you can pick somebody else. Do you want to pick somebody else to do it? Pick somebody else. Pick somebody else. This other person! All right, great. So here's how this works. Rule number one, sassy as fuck at all times. Like the kind of sassy that's like Tweety Bird, but not the Tweety Bird that's like, I'm a little bird, don't eat me. The kind of Tweety Bird that's like, don't talk to me, don't have my coffee. Like that kind of Tweety Bird. Rule number two, when the current dancers are done dancing, you're going to pick the next contestant to replace you, so on and so on and so on. You're wondering, like, Dan, how long is a good time to dance? Well, I'd say about 5 to 10 standard seconds, which is a very short period of time, and time is a constant for all of us. So just bear in mind that 5 seconds is short. Rule number 3, if you get picked, you have to do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. But if you get picked, like, you gotta do it. This wouldn't be anywhere near the perimeter of the circle. Sorry to the person who got picked first, who clearly did not want to do it. Thank you for picking somebody else. I'm sure that was also anxiety-inducing. I'm sorry about that. Rule number 4. This side of the room lives as if we lived in a nation that wasn't completely gerrymandered, and this side of the room dances as if Jurassic Park had aliens that could talk. Is everybody ready? This song is called Set by a Tree. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. And that really helped me get out of that bit that I had no idea where it was going to go. So yeah, let's do that. So we did 2 shows yesterday, which is one too many shows to do in a day. And I apologize to all of you today who are seeing this show being like, why did you do 2 shows yesterday? Did you think that was a good idea? You don't look like you frequently exercise at all, and you thought you could do this twice? Like, The fuck were you thinking? So that's what I thought yesterday. So, but for this show, I think we'll do Wham City later. But I have an idea for now. This is the thing that I think we should do, and it's being less defecating. That's what I should do. Can we form it one more time a large circle in the center of the room? One more time, a large circle in the center of the room. I keep remembering that there's this population of the audience over here, and I apologize that I don't know. Are those speakers on? Like y'all can like hear what's happening? Okay, cool. Because the majority of the show, I do this, so I'm sorry that's okay. Great, excellent. Okay, I think this will work. Can we get you to the center? Yes. Everybody, this person! All right. So what we're going to do here is we've all eaten a horrible poison, and soon we will die. But this person has been off in the Bellingham woods collecting herb and root and berry, making the elixir, the antidote that will cure us. What this person's going to do is as soon as the song begins, they're going to start running clockwise in a circle, administering the antidote, which is a high five. So the rest of us, to get the antidote, we're going to put our left hand out. And as this person runs in a circle, they're going to high five all of us, both simultaneously giving us the antidote and testing the strength of the vaccine in this current state of the plague. As you run around, each 2 times you go around, you're going to pick one new person to join you. And then you two will run, and then you two will be 4, 8, 16, until all 32 of us are running in a circle as fast as we possibly can. But we're not going to forget Bellingham's #1 rule: safety first! So, and luckily it's a pretty small circle, so you can't run that fast, but let people run at their own pace. And at some point, you know I just said like safety first, but at some point I'm going to yell like, now run in the other direction, or something like that. So let's see how this goes. This song's called Learning to Relax. during that. Like, I'm not a tooth, but like, I am teeth. Do you know what I mean? Like for all of us in here who have teeth, we're teeth. Like if like someone were to find one of my teeth, I don't think they'd be like, oh, that's Dan. But in a way they could. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's what I was thinking about during the last song. So if you ever find a tooth, just like, let's say you're like in a field and like you see there's like a peculiar leaf and you flip it over and there's just one little tooth, you could be like, what's up, Dan? And I'll speak, hold on a second. And
I'll just be like, oh, nothing much. I'm just glad to be out of that fucking mouth. That was the worst. And you'll be like, oh yeah, you know, like there must have been a lot of, most of the time, like, you probably weren't involved in the eating process, right? Like, most of the time, like, I'd say like, probably like 98% of the day is not really chopping going down, so pretty chill job if you think about it. Like, I spend like a good third of my waking life just laboring so that I can get that food and live inside and then spend that 2% of the time eating. And you're like, well, you know, when you break it down into like creating currency and time and some sort of parallel together, yeah, being a tooth was a pretty sick fucking job, but you know, time and labor are more than just like the expense of like the time doing it. There's also like how risky it is for your health. Like I was constantly rotting, like endlessly rotting, and the gums were constantly being like, you better make sure they brush properly or they're gonna recede and you're gonna start fucking doing it horribly. So anyway, what are you doing in the park? And you can be like, oh, I was gonna have a picnic, but like, considering the fact that I just found a lone tooth in the field, I don't really feel like I wanna like hang out much more, because like, what if I like turn over like rock and there's like a human ear and I realize that that's also me. So,
this song's called Wham City. I did a risky thing by putting this controller where I did, but I think it's working out pretty good. I feel good about it. I'm telling Jeremy in particular as it will have the largest consequences for he and I. But, so this is the thing that turns all the songs on and off, like rather than having like a set list or other humans in the band, we have this computer. And computers are great, don't get me wrong, I love computers. But computers are like really good at spreadsheets and accounting, and they're not like the most, they're like a really difficult band member to tour with. And this computer's from 2013, so I'm particularly terrified of it. So if we could just think good thoughts about this computer. No, I didn't hook the fan up. Anyway, let's just all think about our favorite computer that we've ever had. Think about that computer. Oh, I'm thinking about a different computer now. I hope this computer doesn't realize it, but that's okay. The first computer that comes to your mind that's your favorite computer. All right, cool. And now imagine that in like, maybe even just 10 years from now, if you were to describe that computer to someone who's 10 years old, they would laugh in your fucking face, because it would be the most absurd computer they ever heard of. Anyway, I look forward to a day where we look back at computers and we're like, oh, I wonder if I stack enough of these, we can make a shell, like an igloo of computers. And if we can turn them on, maybe they would produce warmth. But hopefully it doesn't get to that, but you know, we'll see what happens.
beautiful community y'all live in. We went down to a place called Soy. I want to try to figure out what you're saying by just looking at you. Soy squeegee. Soy. It was a Vietnamese place. Does anyone know the name of this place? It was down the street. Soy House. Soy House. That makes a lot more sense than Soy Squeegee. I can't hear a goddamn word you're saying. So the way that we structure this show is we both wear these little speakers in our ears and they blast sound. And then I was like, oh, I know what would make this better. Let's put lights directly in our fucking eyes so that we can't see or hear a fucking thing that we're doing at all. And it's a real comfortable place to be making music. But the rest of my life is structured very similarly, so it does sort of feel like at home in a weird way. And I think this would be a good time to do this part of the show. It's earlier than I anticipated, but we started I'd say 15 minutes early, so if we added 15, oh yeah, the clock just changed to 10:40 p.m. Alright, so, Abby, could you turn the lights on as bright as they could possibly get? As bright as they could get, like truly the brightest. Like we're back at the picnic and we found the ear and we're like this. Oh, I guess they find an ear in blue velvet. That's probably why I'm thinking about the ear in the park. Alright, so could all of us on this side of the room and all of us over here, can we go as far this way as we possibly can? It'll make sense in several minutes. It'll make sense in several minutes. I'm gonna turn these other lights off so I can see a little better. Yes, excellent, perfect. And if you're on, I should turn this off.
Sorry, I truly didn't realize that was on. Hold on. If you're on this side of the bar over there, it's gonna get chaotic neutral pretty soon. So just bear with me on this. But I would, if you're feeling rather comfortable now, it's going to change drastically. All right, can we get YouTube people? One of you just lean against the barricade. Yeah. Can you all stand like see where the light begins and ends, sort of over in this realm over here? Yeah, that looks good. Could both of you stand over there? And now, could you all face each other? And could you put both hands in the air? Can you join them together? Okay, and now I really need to learn how to explain to the person in the denim jacket, you're gonna be the pivot point. And imagine like you're the center of the clock and the person who's not wearing a denim jacket, you're gonna be like the hour hand, but can you move counterclockwise that way? No, with your feet, with your feet.
Counterclockwise.
Yeah, with your whole body, but counterclockwise. There you go. All right, this is perfect. But the center of the clock doesn't move. The center of the clock doesn't move. It's like a clock, remember? All right. But yeah, all right, so a little bit more. This will make sense. That's good. But, and now I know this is convoluted, but just you wait. Can both of you take one step that way?
No idea.
Yeah, that works. That looks good. All right, so right now this tunnel is only one segment long. So as soon as the song begins, the rest of us are going to dance through this tunnel. And when you get to the end of the tunnel, you're going to become the next segment of the tunnel. What we're going to do is we're going to take it around this side of the bar. We're going to go out the front door. We're going to make a right. And you're going to get to an alley. And you're going to make another right. And you're going to come down the alley this way. And somewhere back here is another door. And then you're going to come in through that door. And you're going to come back in and we're going to eventually emerge over here. Just a couple of very important rules. The biggest, well, they're all very extremely important. Don't bring any drinks outside. So if you got drinks now, finish them up or find somewhere to hide them. But don't bring any drinks outside. Don't bring, the venue's being real cool about it, but don't bring any drinks outside. Rule number 2, let people move at their own pace. Don't shove any along. This goes right into rule number 3. Don't touch strangers as they go through the tunnel. Don't touch strangers at all in life in general. Touching strangers is called assault. So don't touch strangers. Let people move in the tunnel at their own accord and finish your drinks. Sorry I asked you to do that way earlier than we really needed to. But it's when you lean into each other, it does help. All right, so again, as soon as the song begins, you're going to dance through this segment of the tunnel. We're going to take it around the bar. We're going to make a right. You'll figure it out. Chaos reigns. right, cool. This song is. Are the tunnel folks ready? Tunnel folks ready?
Or are we making a tunnel?
Oh, and when people stop going through, then you two go through, and the next. So a snake that eats itself for a minute. And at some point, the only people in the room are going to be me, Jeremy, and the people whose phone are dead and they're just waiting for the chart so they can call an Uber. Cash raise, anybody, through the tunnel. And when you become, you gotta become the next segment. You gotta become the next segment of the tunnel. That was well played. That was well played, man. That was good. I've never seen that one. Excellent job. That was awesome. This song's called Arc. I don't know if I said that yet. Saturday night, and we all become Garfield. Saturday night, and we all become Garfield. Saturday night, and we all become Garfield. Party at Odie's, party at Normals, going to boat, and we're going to boat. Saturday night, and we all become Garfield. Saturday night, and we all become Garfield. Party at Odie's, party at Normals, we're going to boat. We're going to boat.
It's gonna go all the way around the block! Pretty soon we're gonna see
Holy shit. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, go! Go! Go!
Yeah.
You're almost done. Hold on.
Baby.
Testament to how many people you can fit in.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy.
Bring it down to an individual level. Like, hey, how many of you gonna have?
Yeah. Oh. Let's go. Yeah.
That was Dan Deacon.
Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me!
Oh no, it stopped.
You guys are one big kidney stone. You gotta clear it.
Oh God.
You gotta go. Man. You're the variant. That's what kidney stones are. I believe in you.
Oh my God.
We just saw no way out. You guys, we have to bring it!
Oh my God.
and you all have been spectating the time. Can we please get a round of applause to everyone at this venue for being really, really chill? Everyone's been extremely nice to us all day. That is not a normal interaction that you have. I'd say in any capacity in life, it's fine for people to be polite. That's like the societal minimum. Everyone here has been kind and friendly, and that's been really, really great. It's hard going into somewhere you've never been before, walking in and meeting people that you're working with all day, and it can be very common that you meet someone who you don't get along with, and it can be very, very difficult. Everyone here today has been absolutely gracious, professional, and friendly, and fun. So please round of applause to everybody here tonight who's here in the capacity of labor, working on a Saturday night so that we can be doing this. The people working the door, the people working the bar, the people working security, people working sound and lights, people who organize the events, people who are going to come in and clean afterwards. Please, the loudest round of applause tonight for all those people. All right. I never know what to do after that song, but I think I'm...
I love you, Dad.
I'm part of the set where chaos just completely reigns.
This man loves Dan. Just a man who loves Dan.
This stupid little kid. I should really just write the music.